This one strategy helped us 3x our growth in 3 years. Hi, this is Balavishnu Ranganathan, founder and CEO of Techno Tackle Software Solutions, Coimbatore. As any entrepreneur, I have made my shares of mistakes, and today I am here to share with you one of the biggest mistakes I ever made. So last week we were celebrating our 9th year anniversary of Techno Tackle, and one of my friends was asking, what is the recipe or secret behind your growth over the last 3 years? He has been following me over the years, and he correctly guessed that over the last 3 years we have grown exponentially than the first 6 years of our journey. So that got me thinking, yes, we did grow exponentially over the last 3 years. What change did we make? While I was thinking, I realized that the biggest change we did was the change or shift in our business model. In the first 6 years of our journey, we focused mainly on small and medium businesses where we target the business owners and look for digital transformation projects. Like we try to understand their problems like inventory, billing, etc. And we try to create custom solutions for them to solve their problems. The biggest pain point there was most of those people were not technical in terms of how software development works, etc. So the requirements were very vague. Like some people would say that, hey, I want something like Tally. They would not even have used even 10% of Tally's feature, but they will say that I want something like Tally. And Tally being a software that is in market for nearly 15-20 years, they would have invested crores and crores over the last 15-20 years in development. And this guy, out of nowhere, being a small business, he can't afford something of that scale. It is mainly because of ignorance. They didn't know the depth of software. The biggest challenge working with them was we had to spend a lot of pre-sales time. Say we had to understand their pain points, spend more time with them to understand how their business works, educate them how a software works, convince them on few things, make a design and tell them that okay, this is how your software will look. All those things we need to do before getting the project. And there also the problem is when we give them a code, they'll be like, hey, your competitor has given me a code 10% of this. Those guys would be having a ready-made software. They'll be comparing a ready-made software with a custom software. It is like comparing apples with oranges. So these kind of issues were there with us, and we were primarily facing. Somehow, even if we convince them to go with our software solutions during the development, when we show them the first version, they will try to change some scope. They will be like, okay, I didn't think of that. This is very much needed. You will need to accommodate this, like that. They will try to change the scope without changing the budget. So it was very difficult for us to work. First 6 years, we were very much struggling financially to meet our ends because of such customers, and the payments were also very random. So when I ask them, sir, I need some payments to pay salaries, the only thing I would get is the bug list. They will say that, okay, these changes and these bugs are there, you go and fix it, then you come and ask me the payment. But I can't tell that to my staff, right? I need to pay them salaries on time. So there were many such issues we were facing like this. In late 2020s, we got several requirements in the COVID time that some IT companies, especially some bigger companies, they required developers on contract basis, because you all know that during COVID times there was the digital boom, and suddenly all companies were getting a lot of projects and they didn't have developers. So that time some companies approached us saying that, hey, I need Java developers for 3 months, PHP developers for 6 months, and so on. So what we did is, okay, we do have some spare bench resources. Why don't we give them on contract basis to other companies? We were just experimenting it. Turns out that model was much better for us. It is because the other party or the client whom I am dealing with now is also other IT company, which means they are technically sound. They would know all the problems, and I don't need to educate them as what the software is, because they already know it is what it is, or sometimes they are even better than us in some cases. The other advantage was that here the billing was also on a monthly basis. Because of that, it eased our cash flow issues, and we were also able to make a solid profit every month on month basis, which really helped us to hire more people, invest in the infrastructure, and grow the company. So because of this one shift in the customer focus, we were able to scale up the company 3x in the last 3 years. Initially, we were focusing on custom fixed build applications for SME, mainly non-tech SMEs. Now we are mostly focusing on staff augmentation for IT companies and manager teams for some tech product companies, where we provide team of people on a dedicated basis, and the billing is all on a monthly basis. Because of this shift, we were able to optimize our costs and also scale up the company. Thank you. If you found this video interesting, do share it with your fellow IT company owners, and don't forget to subscribe Techno Tackle Software Solutions for more such updates. See you in my next video. Bye.